It cut out. My bad, y'all. So back to what I was saying. So, they was like, oh yeah, it's a song. So I go up, I look up on it on this one, which is actually a franchise. I love it because the stickers on it, it just matches with the all background, which is black, and they are yellow stickers, which is just a pumpkin basket and candy corn. My phone is like so cute right now. I don't know why. But to let y'all know, I am free. I do sound gay. Why? I don't know. I just see free with you. I do dress like this. Why? I don't know. I just like this song. What are they listening to? Oh, like what? But yeah, so that's that. And I'm just like, oh, this is funny. This is weird. And I'm just listening to it, and it goes, bye, boy. Or, boy, bye. Girl, hi. And I'm just like, oh, this is actually a good song. So I'll look up the artist, which is Mad Tessie, and I'm just like, oh. So I just start going through the songs, and I'm playing it on the group chat, and they're like, oh yes, I love this song. And then one of the sad songs came on, which is In My Head, and I'm telling you, the whole entire group chat, we're just busting down crying. All you hear is like, I'm telling you, that song brought back so many dead memories. And I'm just sitting there like, and then the song ends, and then all our tears just go whoop, and I'm just like, alright, y'all, what song should I play next? And then she goes, oh my god, did you not hear about this song? And I'm like, no, what is it? And she goes, this song by Mad Tessie is called Killer Queen. And I'm like, Killer Queen? So I searched it up, and I'm like, oh, this is a banger. So that ended up being my ringtone for a little while, and then I had to switch it up because I had to go to my dad's house. And my dad does not know my style. He thinks that I listen to rap and Offset and stuff, which I do listen to them. But he thought that I just like to listen to rap. And then I forgot to change my ringtone before I went over there, and somebody called me, which was the group chat. And all you hear is and I was like, oh wait a minute, no! And then the next thing you hear is, I met this girl. And then my dad just looks over to me and he was like, what you listening to? So I just started texting the group chat, oh man, I'm cooked. So and then I answered the phone and I just didn't know why I did that. I just did it. So I'm like, and they all just started busting out laughing. And I'm just like, quit! And then my dad looks over at me because my voice cracked. And it sounds like this. Y'all, bro, quit. No, but like, it was like, y'all, bro, quit. Y'all quit. And my dad just goes, bro, yeah. So I'm like, yeah. So I step out. And I just throw on my headphones. And I'm like, alright, I'm gonna go ride the electric bike. So I get on the bike. And I'm just we was talking on my headphones, and I'm just speeding on that thing. So I was like, and out of nowhere, this car is just tracking me down. And I'm like, oh nah, bro, this is straight out of Black Phone. So I hit a U-turn. I'm like, I go up on the sidewalk, and I just start speeding down to my house, well, my dad's house. And I'm just like, and as I'm just going real fast, everybody's in my way. So I started clicking the bell like, and everybody's just like, oh. So they all just move out the way, and I'm just like speeding even faster to the point where like it didn't have a seat. Like it did have a seat, but like it was a bike seat, and there was no like a back cover. So I'm just like, and eventually I'm like, I'm over here popping wheelies. So I'm like, and it was a black van too. I'm like, nah, bro, this can't be my doom. So I started speeding up even more. And then I turn to the side. There's my dad's house. So I slow down the bike. I go, and I take a U-turn, slide back, go into the garage. And I was like, oh, I made it. And then the next thing I know, I look in the car. I'm like, wait a minute. Why do it sound like my voice is in the goddamn truck? So the whole time, It was my best friend and his dad. I'm just like, how did y'all know where I was? So I walk up to the van and I'm like, oh, I know y'all. And then y'all probably thinking, oh, why would you do that? That's so stupid. But I actually seen the movie, and if that actually happened to me, I already know. Grab the phone, up, back, up, back. So I'm over here like, oh, I'm just like Finny too. I got my knife on me. So my knife is actually, it's in this right here. You're probably thinking, oh, that's plastic. Yeah, it is plastic, but it does do damage. Like I was over there, like me and my friends were just playing Call of Duty, in real life. So I'm over here just practicing my throwing the knife, stabbing, and then it was these wood targets, and I'm just like, ah! I let out all my frustration into the knife, and my strength was so good it cracked it, and I'm just like, ah! Cracking, boom! It broke through the wood. The wood was like this thick, and it just broke it. And I was like, ah! And then my best friend goes, stop, chill. And then he puts his hand in front of me, and I'm just blinded by rage because this was before my best friend had got hit by a car. My other best friend, he had got hit by a car. He broke his leg, and I was just like, as soon as I let off those words, once I see that person not hit my best friend, I'ma kill him. And I just go, and then I'm like, my eyes are just like, I felt like I was Goku, and I just go, and I didn't see his hand, and he goes, yo, chill. My hand was already up here. And as soon as I hear it, yo, chill, and then I open my eyes, he's right in front of me. I was, oh, my bad, bro. And that's when I noticed my true strength. But yeah, back to the story. So, that's how I know, that's how I knew that it was them. And I'm just glad that the camera in front of the house was gone. Because they would have been like, oh, we go grab him for like, this is doing stupid stuff. Like going up to vans. But yeah, so that's that. And I felt real stupid for doing it too. But I knew them. And my best friend, he gets out the car and he goes, oh, so what you eating for dinner? And I'm like, oh, I don't know yet. My stepmom's up in there cooking, and I don't know what we're about to eat. So he's like, oh, alright, see you later, bro. So he gets back in the car, and they just speed off. And I hear in the back, hey, yo, what's up, D? I look in the back, and I'm like, V? V is one of my best friends that I thought died in a fire. How did this fire start? He actually, what happened in the video? That fire starter ain't coming back nowhere. But we both made these fire starters, and you just light it up with, it has paper at the bottom, some cream to keep the cotton in the middle, and we just light it, and we put it underneath some wood. That fire will go on for years. Not even years, like a couple of days. But, yeah, as long as it doesn't rain, that fire is A-okay. So, we did make one of those in my cousin, and he thought that he was also genius, and he was like, oh, we doing s'mores inside, and I'm like, no, bro, do not do s'mores inside. Your house is over. So, he's like, oh, we'll be okay. And he starts to fire inside, and I was just like, bro, what the And he was on live, too, and then, like, a couple of minutes later, he goes to the store, and he forgot to blow out the fire, and he forgot his phone. So, I see a spark, a flaming sparkle out of the fire, boom, into the car. I was like, oh, it's probably out. And then the next thing I know, I see fire coming from the car. And it's just rising and rising and rising, and eventually it spread to the walls. And I'm like, bro, your house is on fire, your house is on fire. So they ended up pulling up in time, and he grabbed the phone, he grabbed his pet, he ran out, because the The firefighters were on their way. But then he realized he had forgot one important thing. His goddamn guitar and his skateboard and his other phone. So I'm just like, oh my god. So he runs upstairs. I see him just run upstairs on the phone. And his last message to me was, bro, if I die, just know I love you. I always will. And then all I hear is boom. And I see blood dripping from the ceiling. And I'm just like, no, bro, my best friend died. But here's the thing, the phone ended up dying, and like he had texted me, and he was like, "Oh, bro, I made it," and I'm like, "Bro, what the? Did you not die in that fire?" And he was like, "No, bro, I just had some brain juice, and it was on my carpet, and like the ceiling collapsed, but I jumped out the window with my belongings in time." And he was just like, "Oh yeah, I'm so glad that I made it out." And I text back to him like, bro, why didn't you text me or something to let me know that you was okay? And he was like, bro, you see what happened was, I had broke my arm, and I'm just like, bro, I'm just glad that you made it out. So as we was talking for a little, yeah, that's about that. I don't know why that story was so long about that part. But yeah, so back to the whole entire The Girl Hate Me thing. So that was that, and my cousins come outside. They're like, "Oh, who you on the phone with?" So I turn off my phone, and I'm like, "All right, let's go." So we go into the park so we can chill, and yeah, just get rocks and stuff. But next thing you know, they all just like all the kids from that was yelling out, "We go beat your and stuff." They all just started rushing down to the park because they saw us. And I'm like, "Y'all, we need to split up real quick." And he was like, "Alright, bro." So I was like, "Alright, bro, we go text when we all get there." So they just started running. My cousin that's 12, he runs straight right where I'm going. But we're all just going straight. And I'm like, alright, bro, what we gonna do? So he was like, alright, bro, we go text. And I'm like, bro, I just said that. So he goes this way, I go this way, my cousin, he just goes straight. So I'm just like, alright, bro, I made it. I settled down. What about y'all? And my cousin didn't text back. He was like, alright, y'all, I made it then. And like a couple of minutes later, so I'm like, alright, bro, we gotta get home. So I turn the corner, I look back, I see the girl that broke my phone. So I'm just like, gosh. So then I just start hauling. I'm running like heck. So I'm just like, that. So then she sees me, she started running at me. And it's just like, broke her ankles. And then I just start running. I'm hauling. And then I turn left, I run into this building, I see my cousin. I'm like, alright, bro, me and T met. And he was like, alright, bro, I'm getting chased by the whole entire group. So me and him, after we get this text, we just go out the building, and we just start. I seen a girl that was chasing him, and I just go, I'm just speeding. Like, I felt like the Flash. I had this piece of wood in my hand. It was like a big piece of wood, like a glass bottle. And I was just like, hey, man, let go. I threw it in the back of the head. He goes, ah! She falls, and I'm just running. I'm hauling. I'm just absolutely hauling. And I turn, make a left. I almost broke my ankle, but I made a left. And then I just started hauling down to him. And then he was like, alright, bro, I got it from here. But then we all just start boxing these dudes. Like, we just go, what? Boom! So, me personally, I was like, alright, bro, I'm about to unlock the chi meditation. He's like, bro, it's not time to meditate right now. And I go, I'm relaxing, my eyes open, white, just number white, just like, and I go, all you just see is blood everywhere on my hands. And I was like, I did not tell y'all not to mess with my fucking cousins. So then we're just hauling it right after that because we hear, oh, bro, they fighting again. Go get the gun. And we all just go, phew. I dropped the person that was beating like a roundhouse. Like I was like, boom. What? Boom. Boom. And as soon as I hear, go get the gun, I let go of him. I just start running. Heck of that. I'm just like, and then my cousins behind me, they like, oh. And they just start running. And all I hear is, bah, 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 bah. And I turn around, my big cousin, he got a BB gun. Like, it's a fake gun, but, like, it shoots metal balls. So he goes, and then we all just started chanting our song. Bah, 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 bah. That's a nigga. Hey, that's how I'm coming, like a track star. And then he was like, alright, I got some in my bag. So he gives me one. He gives my his brother one. And he was like, before y'all touch them guns, here is some gloves. So I'm like, alright, say less. So I crack my knuckles, I grab the gun, I put it in the clip, I just like, by the way, these are fake guns. So I'm like, bah, 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 bah. And I feel like I was in GTA on God. So I was like, bah, 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 bah. And the next thing I know, this dude drops his gun. One of the guys, he drops his gun. He's like, oh, and then he bends over to grab the gun behind him. And I took this chance, and I'm just like, oh, bro, this dude ain't gonna be able to sit down for 10 beats. I let off a shot. Bah, bah. Both of his booty cheeks. I don't know why I did, though. I just had to shoot him in the butt just to let him know we ain't playing. So I was like, bah, bah. I don't know how I hit him. I don't know how. I was like, bah, bah. And all I hear is, ah! And then he picks up a stick that I threw at the girl, and he goes on some One Piece ish. So I go, oh, I said, bah, bah, right into the woods, boom, boom. It's still hauling at me, and all I see is I dunk. It goes, hits this old lady in the back of the head. I'm like, oh, I know she ain't getting up. And she goes, and I'm like, oh, she cooked. So we just start running, and I'm like, oh, it's the lake. So I throw the gun, fake gun, back to my cousin. He's like, alright, bro, I got this from here. And this dude hit some next level GTA 5. He goes, I'm like, oh. So I jump over this river, and I promise you, bro, I felt like I was in a Matrix. My life went in slow motion. I'm going, whoa. I land. My other cousin, he goes, how? Boom. Lands just like this. And my other cousin, he puts them back, and he goes, ah, boom. And then we all just pick up our stuff that fell out of our pockets, and we just start hauling. We're running. We're running like it's heck. And we're just going. All I hear is, fa, 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 fa. And it's these kids. These motherfuckers had time. We was running for a minute, and they had time to go in the house, grab some sniper rifles made out of bamboo and some fake bullets, and just BAM! And I was like, oh. So we just started ducking. Next thing I know, my left shoulder hot, just like King Von. I'm like, oh, heck, I know this ain't the end for me. So I look at my arm, blood. I'm like, oof, I'm dead. I thought that the bullet went into my arm. But nah, bruh, the bullet just went, shing, opened up a scab that I had, it just fell down to the ground. So I grabbed it. I'm like, I said, let's. So me being the weapon creator that I am, I ran in the house. I grabbed that bullet. I'm like, I only got one shot at this. It hurt. So I make one myself, and I'm just like, how did I make this? I don't know. So I put that bullet in there. I'm ready, you heard? So I climb on top of the roof. I don't know how I did. I just did. And I'm like, all right, I got eyes on the target. And he's like, the one on the left, shoot him in the arm. Why? Because that motherfucker hit me dead in the back with a glass bomb. I don't know why or how. And I'm just like, all right, so let's fire. I was like, ooh. So this week we we're not sorry. Just me and my sister. But back to the whole entire Jordan situation. Like before that, the week before that, well after that, we ended up well, me and my cousins, we ended up on my side. It was this dude named Artez. He's still with me. It's this dude named Artez. And he goes, all y'all niggas, just, well, all three of y'all ain't gonna do nothing. So we just like, alright, say less. So, all the group come back. I see Jordan, the chick that, I was talking to. She goes, yeah, we still rolling. All I see is her going, she's ready for this fight. I'm like, say less. So, me personally, I was like, oh, you just a little to me. Well, I said, oh, y'all just some to me. And she took that personally to her. I hate it when men call female bitches. Why? I had trauma about that, not with my parents, but this guy. And yeah, I just had trauma from that. So she took it like I was saying it to her. It was two girls up in that group. No, like three girls up in that group. No, like four girls. Five girls up in that group. The rest was just men. And as I say that, she looks down and she's just started yelling at me. She's like, man, you just a little, that's why you're small. And I'm just like, the. So I just started going off. I'm like, small. No, I didn't say. I was like, you mean my is way bigger than you? And she was like, alright. So she goes in that house and the rest of us was just arguing. So I'm like, man, all y'all just something. All y'all just something. And I storm off. The Artez dude, he walks up. My cousins, they run in the house with their weapons. I got this giant stick. I'm over here like, alright, man, what's wrong? So he just started yelling at me. He goes, oh man, you ain't gonna do nothing. And he gets close to me, like I'm right here. He's like right here to me, and he just started walking up. My first instinct, back up a couple steps. So he's right here to me. I'll back up like right here. Then he just starts walking up. I'm like, I do. So my stick is right here. My stick is right here. The giant stick that I had is right here, right here. I'm right here. And I'm like, dude, if you try me, I'ma swing at you. So he just starts backing up. Well, walking up. I'll put the stick down. I'll go in my pocket. Boop. Hey, dude, don't fucking play with me. I grab out my mace. And I'm like, dude, quit fucking playing with me. And then by the time that this happens, my mace is just in my hand. My mama, she comes out with her purse. And she's like, man, you got all this fucking nerves just to be standing in front of a fucking 10-year-old. The fuck is you on? So he just starts walking off. And I hear him mumbling, man, this bitch. So I'm just like, ooh, I just wanted to walk up, just right to his face. But I couldn't because my mama was right there. So I was like, ooh, I'm 10 seconds away from racing on this thing. So he walks back to this kid named Vendino. The girl that broke my phone, that's her big brother. So he goes, man, this some bullshit. So I was like, ooh, ooh. So I'm gonna rage. He's like, ooh, this could keep on playing with me, bro. I'm gonna have to. So I'm just angry. I'm just like, ooh, boy. So this kid walks up and he's like, hey, bro, you was calling all of us, just, and I was like, yeah, I did. So my mom was like, alright, bro, go in the house, with the baby and your cousins. And I'm like, alright, say less. So I walk out there, and then my cousin, he's like, alright, bro, I gotta go. I'm gonna go see what they're talking about. So he goes, hold on, what the and everybody's just glaring at him like, ooh, good. So his mama came out and she's just like, what the is going on? So um, they all just go silent because they know that that's his mama. And she goes, nah, don't go get silent now. What the fuck is going on? So one of the ladies' name is Kiki. She's an angel. God bless her. She's an angel. She's the nicest lady that I've ever met, other than my nana and my auntie. But yeah, all of them they're just angels to me, bro. Including my mama, cause she just put me in private school. I love her for that. Um, yeah. So that's that. But yeah, so they all just go silent. The fish just go. So I was like, alright, bro. I'm in the house. My cousin he just walks up. She's like, hey, bro, this is not going on. So I'm like, alright, bro, say less. So I'm getting ready. I'm just like, alright, bro, it's time for me to go sit down. So long story short, she was like, alright, y'all, come on. So we ended up driving back down to what is it called? Back to their house. And then a couple of minutes later, she's like, alright, since I'm in a happy mood, we will go to Danny's. And I'm like, well, what was that last? It's just this new meal just came out. The Beetlejuice meal. She had got me that. And I was like, oh, I say less. So I'm just happier than a tree. And I was like, alright, yeah. So a couple of minutes later, she's like, alright, since I'm still in a good mood, we can go to the dollar store. So we go to the dollar store, and I'm just happy than a motherfucker. So I was getting all the stuff that I always wanted, but I ended up getting me just drink, some candy, a notepad, and some pens. I'm like, alright, I'm ready. And she's like, are you sure? I'm paying. And I'm like, yeah, I'm ready. I got all what I want. So we all slide out of there. Like a couple of minutes later, me and my cousins, we do what we usually do. And we just go outside, and then these kids, I'm telling you, bro, this was the best situation. So I'm gonna get my voice a little louder. So I need some water. But yeah, so what happened was my cousin, these kids, they thought that he was 18. They thought that he had vapes. So they was all, oh, good if you don't give us no vapes. And it was this white boy that said that. And I'm like, yo, what the fuck you talking about? You ain't supposed to be saying no fucking nigga. So I was like, ooh, what's up, bruh? And he's real skinny. Like, he looks like a small athlete. He's white. And he had this Tai Chi mask on. He's like, oh, man. So then my big sister come out, and she was like, what's going on? She found us. She's like, what? Oh, what's going on? So I look back, and she was like, how about my fucking cousin? Good. So he goes, man, who the fuck is you talking to? I'm from around these parts. And I'm just like, what are you talking about, bruh? We are literally in the motherfucking suburbs. The suburbs. The white people neighborhood. What are you talking about? So he's just all, oh, I'm about to crash out. So all his black friends, he's just like, oh, this, that. And one of his friends, they just start chasing us. And I'm like, oh, word. So they come out with BB guns, and it's like, da 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 da. No, RB guns. And it's just, da 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 da. They trying to shoot at us. So my cousin that they thought that was 18, he's just hauling. He's just running. So he takes a look. He goes down to the gas station. Alright, word. So he comes back. We all come back. A couple of days later, we go over. I spend the night again. And these kids was chasing us. Same kids that was chasing us. So this one guy that was their official friend, he had a real gun on. And he had these baggy shorts on, and here's what was happening. So we all, we put him outside and stuff. And as soon as we go outside, I see this dude. He's like, hey, what is y'all doing? So we just like, oh, we ain't doing it. And my big cousin comes out, and he's like, oh, that's the. And he reaches down. Here's what he did. He just reaches down to grab his gun since it fell. And he reaches down, and all I see is just a clip come out from our eyes. So we all just start running. And me and Mercy, I do have severe asthma. So I'm just running. I get tired. And my little cousin, well, my big cousin, he's 12. He goes, we ain't put a die right here. Good. So we just run, and we run out of houses repaired eventually. And I grabbed this beer bottle just in case. And I'm just like, as soon as they come over here, I'm like, shing. So we just start running, and then this man, he comes up to us. He was like, is that a beer bottle? And I'm like, yeah, man. And I'm like, man, I better not catch y'all drinking again after we leave from the laundromat. So he goes, man, I better not catch y'all leaving. I better not catch y'all drinking again. And I yell out with all my might and all my rage, we weren't drinking. So then he gets all mad. He had a bulletproof vest on. He's just like, man, I better not catch y'all drinking again. He wasn't a cop. So we just yell out, well, I just yell out, we weren't drinking, man. And we just definitely go back into the houses. So he's all mad. That was that. We went in, we left it at that. See y'all later. I'm gonna hit y'all up with a part, like 4 or 5, about me cleaning up my junky room. See y'all later, fam. Keep that Gucci, you feel me? And I will name this account. Peace, and for always, check y'all candy. But yeah, peace. It was your boy, Candy Corn.